Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. Take two on the Rost Martin RM1S. This is a basically new subcompact pistol on the market. It is the second of three offerings that Rost Martin has graced our great community with, and let's get into it. So real quick, a little bit of housekeeping. Rost Martin did send me this pistol. They also sent me the RM1C. We'll be doing some comparisons to the RM1C to this pistol because it is the subcompact version of it. And they also have a third pistol out that I do not have, and it is a comped version of the RM1C. So they have three pistols in their catalog, in their arsenal, so to speak. But this one is their subcompact version. Again, they did send this to me, and that does not affect my reviews, my thoughts, my anything, my videos. So just get that thought out of your head now. Let's get into the pistol. Now, before we get too deep into this, I would like to thank the sponsor of this video, me. So down in the description, you will find a link that says website discount codes and promos. You can find a whole bunch of promo codes, discount codes, and various other affiliate links. Through that link, it really helps out the channel. I appreciate it if you shop through that. Also, in the pinned comment, you will find Copper Jacket Arms. Copper Jacket Arms is my new company, and check it out. You might find stuff in there that you like, want, and possibly will buy. I do appreciate the support 100%. While you're at it, hit that like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Remember to leave a comment down below and share the video. Sharing the videos is really the only way that creators like me and in the firearms industry get a chance to get our videos and our stuff seen, because YouTube will not share it. Let's get back to the video. So as I said before, the RM1S is the little brother to the RM1C. The RM1C is their compact version. It's a little slimmer, but generally like Glock 19 size. And this one being sort of Glock 26 size. And that's what Rost Martin did with the RM1S. They cut the grip length, they cut the nose length, kept the width of the pistol the same as the RM1C, sort of like Glock did with the 19 to the G26. If you remember back then, if you were shooting back then and a gun owner back then, when the 26 came out, it was a massive hit. And this one is one that they have sort of put forward as a little bit better carry option. So what does that mean for the size? The size of it, it is 6 3/4 long, 4.5 inches tall, and the grip width is 1.1 inches wide. So it is a nice subcompact, but keeps that same sort of grip width as the RM1S, as well as sharing magazine compatibility with it. So it does come with a 12 round and if I can get it out of here, a 15-round magazine. Now, I have done the bulk of my shooting with the 15-round magazine in it because at that short grip length, it just fits my big-ass hand a little bit better, gives my pinky a place to rest on it. It comes in at 19 3/4 ounces, and it has a 3.6 ounce cold hammer forged barrel in it. Now, they have kept a couple other things from the RM1C on this, mainly the XD compatible U-notch rear sight and front sight post. Those are removable and changeable with XD sights, so you can get those on various websites if you want to go with taller height, optic height sights. Speaking of optics, the slide is cut out for a RMR. Actually, it is cut out for their plate, which accepts an RMR. So this is a plate system. It's not a direct mounting system. So it does set that optic just a fuzz higher, but not unusually higher, not like ridiculously high. Also, something that I said on the RM1C is these anti-glare cuts that they put across the top of the slide and across the back of the, not only the sight, but on the back plate of the slide. There's some really cool features and machining in this slide that are just that extra touch that you don't find in other firearms. Speaking of slide, it does have very usable forward serrations, nice deep forward serrations, good usable rear serrations as well. The slide moves nicely. It is a bit heavy. I guess that's subjective. It is a bit heavy. I find it to be okay, but I've had other people shoot this pistol for me and say that they thought this was a little heavy. Now inside the slide is that 3.6 cold hammer forged barrel with a very nice deep crown on the muzzle end of the barrel. Again, this is one of those touches that you find that usually is an extra feature. Now a couple other things that have stayed consistent with them. This is fully ambi, so you have your slide stop, slide release there, and your magazine release there on the left and on the right. I should say for left-handed people and right-handed people, you have the two options there. So you don't have to switch things over. You don't have to remove a mag catch or anything like that. The mag release works very well. It's very easy to hit, has a nice forced ejection. Haven't had any problems with that whatsoever. Additionally, the trigger on this, the trigger is very nice. It's about a 5-pound brake. It is a flat face trigger, and it has a very good 90-degree brake with a forced short reset. So one thing about Rost Martin when they came out last year with the RM1C is that trigger was something that when it came to striker fire pistols, it was a very, very nice trigger, a very nice addition to the market. And they have continued with that trigger here. Again, nice, good 90-degree brake, short reset, 5-pound brake. So it's not scary light, right? Like some pistols, or it's not scary sensitive like some pistols, but it has a very clean, crisp brake to it. Now, before we get into my favorite features of this pistol, a couple more things. It is light compatible. It has 2 notches there in a 1913 rail. I have run the TLR7 on this, and a nice big trigger guard, plenty of room for your finger if you are wearing gloves or something like that. Those are 2 nice things as well. So this brings us to my favorite part of this pistol. What they have done is they've done exactly what people like me and others have been complaining about for years, and that was not having enough grip texture up through here and up on the thumb ledge. And they added a nice hefty grip panel up in this spot on both sides that doesn't exist on the RM1C. They improved the grip texture some as well. But the addition of that where your hand rides, right, where the meat of your hand rides, a lot of people talk about that, and Rost Martin delivered. They also deepened the thumb ledge a little bit, this grip area here for your thumb, to help recoil mitigation, recoil management, and make this a lot better shooting pistol. Little pistols, little subcompacts, oftentimes are very snappy. This is a snappy pistol. However, with the addition of these grip panels, with the addition of the better grip texture, with the addition of a little bit more aggressive thumb ledge, has made this, I believe, probably a softer shooter. Let me change that. I believe it has changed the feel of the recoil in the hand and made it more controllable, I think is a better way to put it. Now, my shooting experience with this has been positive all the way around. I did change the backstrap out, something I didn't mention. It does have 3 total backstraps, small, medium, large. I put the large backstrap in it. You can see it's very humped out like that. It fits my big hand a little bit better. It makes this distance more manageable for my big old dick beaters. But my experience shooting this has been positive all the way around. Again, I think the addition of the grip panels, the improved grip texture, the improved thumb ledge has made this a super nice pistol to shoot. It's been extremely reliable. I've run hollow points through this, 124 grain Hornady, what are they called? The 124 grain Hornady, the standard hollow points they sell, as well as Hornady critical defense and critical duty. I've run through this and it has functioned flawlessly. So because I know how the internet is, if you don't have something bad to say about a gun or a product, you're automatically a shill, you're being paid by the company, and all the other stuff you people come up with and conjure up in your head. So what are the negatives about this? What would I change about this? The sights. I would change the sights. Not that these sights are bad. I'm particularly not a fan of the U-notch XD type sight. It's just subjective to me. I don't particularly care for that sight. However, these sights are fine. They work fine. The gun is plenty accurate. However, if you're going to make an optic cut pistol, throw the people a bone, throw some optic height sights on it right out of the box. You know that, any manufacturer out there, you know that somebody's going to put an optic on it. That's why you're offering it in an optic ready model. So throw some optic height sights on it. Optic height sights are, of course, not super expensive, but you buy a pistol for $470. Sights are $50, $60, $100, $150. Now all of a sudden you have a nearly $600 gun that you thought you were spending $470 on. So throw the people a bone, put some optic height sights on it since it's an optic ready gun, and that's the only thing I would change about this are the sights. So let's get into price. To the YouTube censors, I'm not selling this. I'm not selling any regulated goods. I'm not doing anything against the rules. All I'm doing is giving people the information they need so they can make the best decision possible. Rost Martin came out last year again with the RM1C for under $500, which was very cool. Not only is that an affordable price for a quality pistol, but it comes with a ton of features. They have stayed with that. They haven't said, oh, we have a good name now, we can raise our prices. No, they did the same thing with this. You get all of these features, the crown barrel, the milling on the slide, 2 magazines, the really good trigger, improved grip texture and improved grip altogether, improved thumb ledges, all that for $470. That is not bad. I think that is a good price for a pistol like this. All right, everybody, that's all I got for you today. Thank you for watching. Thank you to Rost Martin once again for sending out that pistol to the channel. It's been a joy to shoot. Again, I think they've made a lot of upgrades, and it's made for a very nice shootable pistol that's priced very good for what you're getting. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe button. Again, check out the links I have down in the description for the website and promo codes. Also check out Copper Jacket Arms. Brand new. I just started it. Myself and a friend of mine just started it. Hopefully you can find something there that suits your needs. Very, very much appreciate it as far as supporting not just me, but my channel. Thank you to everybody out there, and we'll talk to you later.